Longtime Barrick Mining CEO Mark Bristow has left the company effective immediately. Let's get more on this with Martin Pradier, equity research analyst at Veritas Investment Research. Thanks for coming in. What do you make of this news of the CEO resigning immediately, and what do you think this does for the company?
It's surprising. It's a legendary CEO. He had a lot of success with Randgold and then with Barrick. The company has been underperforming in terms of share price and in terms of some of the metrics. And what the internal IR person told me is that they had been talking about it, and there was some conversations already going on between the CEO and the board. It's still very surprising to the market. And at the same time, the same day, the CEO of Newmont resigns, which is very unusual. We've never seen something like that. So, of course, people are thinking, is there something going on between these two companies? Because these two companies had in the past. Barrick tried to buy Newmont many years ago. They have Nevada Gold Mine in common that is the most valuable part of probably both companies.
Do you think there's something there then, or is that just that's speculation at this point,
It's speculation. Nobody knows.
Okay.
Obviously, nobody's going to tell me until it happens.
Maybe not yet, maybe not today. What do you think this means, though, for South Africa's Randgold Resources? As you say, he was at the helm of it for some time.
Well, it was bought by Barrick, and it was an unusual situation. He bought Barrick, and then he became he was the CEO of Randgold, and he became the CEO of Barrick. Usually, when you buy a smaller company, that person doesn't become the CEO of the big company, of the big combined company. That was unusual, and it was because he had done so well with Randgold that people recognized that he had some talent, some skills that were unusual.
There was some trouble, though, with Barrick near the end, some struggles.
There was some, and part of the problem has been Mali, and Mali was part of Randgold. And, they had problems with Lulu and Gunkoto mine. That is the mine that they have in Mali, where the government is basically taking over the mine. Mm-hmm. And it's not paying anything for it. I mean, it's a weird situation.
So, speaking of a weird situation, this news today, right? The CEO resigning immediately. How do you think this is? Do you think this is going to hurt Barrick as a company, or is it just like a little shift? Like, does that look bad to investors, do you think, that the CEO is resigning?
Yes. When the companies don't perform for a while, usually, things happen to the CEO. Maybe he was not really totally responsible for it, but, that's what happens. Unfortunately, I think he was a great CEO. So for me personally, I would have liked him to continue, but that's not my decision.
A new interim CEO, Mark Hill, stepping in. What do you think the main challenges or his main focus should be?
Well, there are a couple of big things going on. There is Mill, that is a big mine that eventually become a big mine. At this time, is mostly a project that can change the company significantly. Mm-hmm. And that is between them and Nevada, because it's probably going to be embedded eventually into Nevada Gold Mines. It's just beside. Okay. So that's the biggest one.
That's then the main one. Okay.
Then you have Reko Diq, and you have
unfortunately, we do have to leave it there. We are out of time, but really appreciate you coming in, Martin Pradier, and sharing your insight. Sorry I had to cut you off there. Thanks so much for coming in. Appreciate it.